while at the same time adding 5 new positions. One example is the Sustainable Communities Director, whose duties some say should continue to be handled by the County Manager's Office. Many say adding new positions doesn't make sense in a recession. What do you say?
Regarding that position there, we actually consolidated that department, and in fact we went from 30 positions to 26. That was a necessary reorganization for efficiency and effectiveness. Tying in these things together with transportation, affordable housing, permitting, ties in with what I was saying before about how we look on development and that. So I don't agree with this putting on more people. I don't know where you're getting this from. In fact, even in the health department, we cut a couple positions despite what I've heard. So this is a great new department. I don't think the county manager could tackle this on his own. We've hired an expert who deals with these issues very well and comprehensively. We have a very good staff, and I think you will see some good results in how all these departments work very efficiently together. And also part of this budget now, if we're going to get to the budget, there's a good part that's going to update our land conservation and development plan. And that is a big piece. That's probably $150,000 plus piece with grants. We're getting a lot. It's a 40% match on the grant. So we're taking a small amount and creating a blueprint for our county as how it should grow. Thank you.
Well, back to a basic program we talked about. The county government needs to stick to its core functions. And some of these positions are not core functions of the county government. When is it that we as people have to take responsibility for our own actions and be responsible for things that are within our own means? And then a lot of times, these same positions are available to outsource to the private sector, which can oftentimes perform some of these responsibilities at a much more effective manner than can on the government level. They have to, because they have to worry about meeting a bottom line. So some of these things are necessary, some may not be, some may just be outside of the core functions of the government, and some may need to be the responsibility of outsourced jobs. So it's back to efficiency and the basic plans that we talked about are sticking to our core functions.
Lean and effective government. We have 20% fewer employees per capita than the average in the state. The average is 9 per 1,000 residents. We only have 7 per 1,000. We already are lean. Yet our opponents are saying we should cut more positions. I don't think county services and our county staff, which already work to the limit, can take this. They really can't. They're working hard, they're working very efficiently, and we have 20% fewer employees than the state average. What I just heard was that planning, permitting, the fire marshal aren't things that the government should be funding. I disagree. I think those are things that should be part of county government. Fact is that we merged several different departments into one, created additional efficiency. Those total departments started out with 30 positions before Sustainable Communities Director was hired. Now we have 26 positions doing those jobs and more. And that's efficiency, that's what government is all about. We reorganize for efficiency, and Chatham County is better off for it.
You didn't hear that we didn't want to fund those items. That's not what Walter said. What he said was, we probably don't need another department head level. If we're running lean on county employees and we have a great staff, then maybe it's that level we need to be adding to and still saving money. Just a couple of quick examples. Sustainable Communities Director. It's one department. It's one person in that department. It's a cost this county $180,000. That's too much. We have just approved an obesity prevention director. I don't think we need to be doing that. So we're not talking about cutting positions. What we're talking about is putting the positions in the right place. We do not need more overhead. You don't get efficient by adding overhead. It just doesn't work that way.
Amen.